Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sandbox Wednesday stream. I had to think about it for a second. I know what day it is.
Febterday.
How you doing, Lucas? I didn't introduce you. I'm joined here. I'm Alex Flores, aka Kamisazi, joined here, voice, mind, body, and soul by Lucas is right. How you doing, Lucas?
I mean, you don't have to introduce me. It's not like a must. You'd be like,
nice.
and this guy, and I'd be cool with that. I'm good. I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
Same.
It's for the first time in a very long time, it's a little cloudy where I am. And whenever it gets cloudy, and by a little cloudy, I mean like it's like all muggy out. Like it wants to rain. And, you know, I'm convinced that like most of the time it does rain. It's so hot that the rain evaporates before it hits the ground and we don't actually get to experience it. So, but right now there's cloud cover and I'm just kind of like, makes me a little ho-hum and I like it. I'm digging it. It's nice.
You like the ho-hum?
I like the cloud cover. I don't like the ho-hum, but I do enjoy, you know, not burning alive every time I step outside. So it's a mixed bag, but you know, it makes me feel a little sleepy. I like it. I'm always like high energy, and this like kind of helps me calm down for a little bit. So it's a nice change of pace.
All right.
I feel like I sent a lot of mixed messages there, but that's exactly what I meant to do. So
a little bit, but no, I'm with you. I've got so much stuff going on, and like you, it's mixed messages because it's a lot of exciting stuff that I'm like excited for and happy about. There's just too much of it, and I'm just
exciting stuff is exciting.
I'm fried. My brain is overheating. So, hey, Sir Alakin, the yoke's on you. Play game for fun. Web3 partners Greg Q3, Hoddle Hill, and Ardox Obeys. Welcome everybody to the stream. We've got a few news things going on. I want to talk about some DAO stuff, and then we're going to play Terminator. Maybe as a Terminator?
I mean,
I feel like that would be the ultimate irony.
Why?
Because I'm pretty sure in the game they ask you, "Are you a robot?" Stuff like that. And,
yeah, they
and
might.
And I will be very clearly a robot.
You'd be like, no, and they're like, when you know like that, it makes us think you mean yes.
It's
and
like,
you're like,
why do you look like that? You've got like spikes coming out of you. What's up with that?
Is that metal under your skin? Definitely not. You like knock on you. It's like dong, dong, dong. You're like, that's my wooden arm.
That's not the sound wood makes. Hey, Red Lily Rose. How's it going? Already made a decent amount from the auctions. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, it says that I've have a reward of 4 sand here. I put down a bid for a land. Cause why not?
Because why not?
No, so what's going on right now? There's the GBM auctions, which there's a whole bunch of land and a whole bunch of avatars up for bid right now. Heck, I could. One second. Bear with me. Bear with me.
Post one of your avatars up for bid?
This is like already set up stuff from the sandbox. So doing secret things. Okay. So I think I have enough sand. Yeah, I've got sand here. Like I can just be like, you know what? You know what? These rabbits, these look pretty cute. We can place a bid. So what happens is you can click this number right here, which is the minimum bid, and then you click place bid, and then it's gonna make you sign the transaction, and then it locks up that sand into the bid, so you won't see it in your wallet. However, if somebody outbids you, the sand deposits back to you along with a reward of 1% of your bid. So I just put down 33 sand.
Interesting.
Or I'm about to put down 36 sand, sorry. What's this alert about? What's it? Oh, nope. The alert went away.
I'm kind of going over like the mechanics of this in my head, and I like it.
So yeah, basically like the next person who bids, when they outbid you, I think they pay you a fee for outbidding you. I think that's how it works.
So this isn't coming from like a sand treasury. This is coming from the next bid in line.
I think that's the only way this makes sense to me.
That's literally the next question I was going to ask. So you kind of beat me to it. The bidder pays, says Red Lily Rose.
Yeah, Red Lily Rose has been paying attention to this very closely. They've been talking a lot about it in the Discord chat. So I put down a bid for 36 sand. It looks like I outbid somebody. Meta Daylight, I outbid them. And so
Meta Daylight wallet.
The next bid up would pay me a little bit of sand if they outbid me. And then, I can go back and increase my bid too. And so we could just keep on going back and forth until somebody goes, "Ooh, that's too expensive for me."
Too rich for my blood.
Exactly. And I like this guy's mustache. We're gonna bid on this guy too.
Alex loves to go for mustache rides.
I'm gonna leave that one where it is.
What? You like his mustache? You want to go for a ride? There you go. There's nothing insidious there.
Hoddle, I'm with you. I don't. The yolks on you just clipped that. You know what? I'm good. I'm good.
You are. I mean, I don't understand why people are clipping it. It's a perfectly, common phrase.
So anyway, I put down bids on a couple rabbits here, and we'll see. There's still 5 days, 20 hours for those auctions. So maybe I'll win them, maybe I won't. I like waiting for. I think I could exit at this point and it would be fine, but I like seeing that it went through.
Same. I'm the same. I'll stick around. I'll give it a few extra minutes for some TLC if that's what it requires for me to visually see the process complete.
Yeah. Red Lily Rose points out something. I've done it a couple times on screen here now, but I didn't mention it, is that you do have to approve a spending cap. Okay, so if I get outbid on this, I'll get 0.2 sand back. And that's just because it's only a 19 sand bid. It's not very big. It's basically, I think it's 1% of the bid is what you get back. So if I look at the land that I bid on, which is, can I? Oh.
No, you cannot.
My activity. Here we go. You can see that I'll get a 4.4 sand reward if outbid. So these are the bids I currently have down. I think you also get GBM points. I'm not too familiar with the GBM platform, but they're working with the Sandbox.
Thank you very much.
Avagachi, Vision, and it looks like they've got different points that you can get rewarded with their token on. They're doing an airdrop at some point.
Okay.
They've got an eligibility checker. I'm not eligible right now, but if I got some points on these things, I think that is what it would make me eligible for, be an airdrop in the future. So they got different campaigns and stuff going on. You can tweet about their platform. There's other like quest kind of things going on here. So you can check that all out. But first, I would go to the sandbox.gbm.auction site. I'm gonna go to the main page here and check those out. So 400 sand is the lowest price for a land right now. You can see that some of them have gone up in bidding so far, and there's some estates and stuff there. But 400 sand is pretty low. That's way less than half of the normal sale price of a land. That's about $120, as readily rose. Floor price is 180 right now. So yeah, you're bidding below floor price, and you can earn sand being outbid. So I mean, worst case, you get a land. Best case, you get outbid and get more sand. Unless you want it the other way around, you could say best case you get a land, and worst case you get a little bit extra sand because you get the sand
Worst
that you
case,
put down.
Get a punch in the face.
Yeah, if you get outbid, then you end up with more sand than you started with. So it's what they call a win-win auction.
Dang it.
Yeah. There's no loser. Everybody ends up with more than what they started with. They either get the product or people get paid. Basically.
Plus, there's a lot of sand flying around on the interwebs.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. So you check that out from the link. Let's see what else is going on here in.
I like this. This is a new mechanic. I've never experienced a win-win auction before.
Yeah.
And I was hoping we were going to talk about this today because it seemed like a bunch of reading.
I have seen.
Ain't about that life, Alex.
I've seen people do like manifold mint pages and stuff where they keep track of who placed a bid on an auction, and then they will reward either with like a token or with like if you're bidding on a one-of-one artwork
or engagement.
Yeah, if you're bidding on a one-of-one artwork and you lose the bid, sometimes artists will give you like an edition of a variant of that artwork. So you might be bidding on some like really fancy one-of-one, but then you get the equivalent of like prints of it basically if you lose the auction. I've seen stuff like that before, so this is kind of a similar concept. It's pretty neat. There's a new button they added this morning at the top. There's a new drop down. Wait, on the GBM platform? Oh, here it is. Where's the drop down? Somewhere.
All contracts?
Oh, this lets you pick out different like which
Different
avatars you want to look for.
on.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna go bid on some Hellboy stuff.
Yeah.
Click on the Hellboy one real quick. I want to see what's there. It's not like I have access to the internet and can look at it on my own.
So we got a legendary here. We got I think these are commons. No, this would be
There's
uncommon.
Nothing
This would be
common about Hellboy. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I don't see any epic or rare, if I'm remembering the colors. Rare is blue and epic is purple. Or wait, common. I'm confused on the backgrounds here now. Is this gray? Common catalyst is gray. Oh, so for some reason the uncommons are lower price than the commons right now. I think it's
Not
just
for long.
because nobody bid on them yet. So yeah, so this would be an uncommon, and it's 10 sand, and the common is 20 sand. So and I think it's just because this is the base price, and you can see Romario Raven already bid on this one, so the price has gone up on that. Yeah, so there's a wait, there's more than the last time I looked. How? What? I'm pretty sure these ones weren't down here, unless my brain is not working. Maybe I scrolled too fast. So yeah, there's a bunch of different ones here, and you can also, if you want to see just the lands, you can go Sandbox Lands, and it'll show just those. Yeah, anyway, I think it's a pretty cool idea and an easy way to pick up a few avatars. And I mean, if you're not too like heated about it, and you don't want to like get in a bidding war, and you have some extra sand, you could put down, not financial advice, but you could just put down a bunch of bids on a bunch of floor items, and you may end up with a whole bunch of avatars, or you may just get back more sand than you started with. So it's pretty neat. I think
I get into a bidding war.
I interrupted myself earlier. Red Lily Rose pointed out that there's 2 transactions that happen, and the first one you have to make the approval for the sand, and the second one is actually placing the bid. So when you click bid now, you are going to sign your wallet twice, and that's just the normal process of it, saying yes, I agree to put down 440 sand, and here is the 440 sand. It's just a 2-step process. All right. So there's that. Was there any other news related stuff? Well, let's see if there's any other information here. Explore the training grounds. There is more information here. There's more. The training grounds are where the best of the bone, the best of the best hone their craft. Cirque du Soleil and open circus performers sharpen their skills. Soccer legends Kun Agüero and SCC Napoli run drills, and everyone sports their uncompromising Casino G-Shock watches. Casio. I cannot read today, folks. I don't know what's up.
I'd say just roll with it. Even if you mispronounce something or read the wrong word, just keep going like you didn't. Say it with confidence and everyone will believe you.
Play Game for Fun asks if you don't have to use the same wallet as the KYC Sandbox.
We have an ad starting in 30 seconds.
I'm not sure. I haven't checked what. I just used the wallet I normally use for stuff like this, and I did not notice if it needed a KYC or not. I don't know. Give it a try. Let's snooze the ad for a minute here as I finish reading through this. So Casio G-Shock watches. When it's time to reset, Deepak Chopra helps them to find focus and calm before the next challenge. Training grounds are the ideal place to launch high-energy, movement-driven experiences alongside some of the world's most iconic brands. There's exclusive real-world rewards for the land sale. Okay, so this is considered the land sale, this bidding thing. So this is not a land sale that's, as far as I can tell, maybe it's a split, because there's all these ones with the G icons, which is for GBM. So I think there's a land sale around here, but also the GBM auction. Here we go. Let's we skipped the first paragraph. That's the problem. This land sale features bid to earn auctions from July 15th to the 22nd, followed by raffles for both standard and premium lands, each stage with its own rules. If you're outbid during the auctions, you'll earn a portion of your bid back in sand, so even unsuccessful bids bring value. Inviting friends to the raffles, use our new referral system to earn 5% cash back for both you and your referral. Ooh. Okay. Well, I don't know if it's ethical for me to share my link in the chat for this, but it's there if you want to type it. But most of the people watching probably already have accounts set up and everything.
Drop it. Drop it in chat. Do it.
You can just join without this, but sure, why not? There you go. Like I said, most of you already have accounts, so. Let's see. So I'm not sure if, like, at the end of the 5 days, I'm not sure if the rest go up for sale normally, because it talks about the raffles, which there's been a raffle system before where you did have to buy, but your opportunity to buy was what the raffle was. Auctions of 1x1 lands, premium lands, 3x3, and 6x6 estates will start on July 15th. Okay, 104 standard lands raffled, 106 lands auctioned. That seems to match up with what we're seeing here. So you do need KYC for the land sale. Let's see what the FAQ says here. Phase 2 shifts to a first come first served model, allowing to purchase any available standard premium land as soon as the sale opens. During phase 1 auctions, you choose the land you want, connect your wallet, place your bid. You can bid on multiple lands at once and place multiple bids on the same land. During phase 2 sales, choose between standard or premium lands, sign the transaction, and your new land will appear in your wallet within minutes. Need more than one? Simply repeat the process for each additional purchase. So it is just a standard land sale after the auctions. All lands on sale belong to the same neighborhood and can be viewed directly on the Sandbox map. There's no purchase limit. Buy as much as you like while supplies last. Can I join the land sale if I don't verify my account? Most likely no. Exceptional technical issues on the account verification service can make us deactivate this criteria. At what time does land sales start? Land sales start and end at 2 p.m. I'm guessing that's UTC. Once started, there might be other dates and times for subsequent batches. In any case, the dates are displayed on the land sale website. Do I get the rewards, physical package, and digital bundle if I purchase a land during the auctions? Yes, provided the wallet you use to purchase the land is linked to the Sandbox account you've provided a valid email address and you've agreed to be contacted. We distribute digital rewards via claims to your account, and we use your email to collect delivery information for any physical rewards. And starting 30 seconds. Okay. All right, so I mean, all the information is here. Obviously, if you have any more questions, you can go to the Discord, and we'll try to help out with that. We're gonna do this ad break, and we will be right back. Hey everybody, we're back. Skyhand110 asks, what's up y'all, has development stopped? No, where have you been? It's Skyhand110, I haven't seen you in a while. It's not competitive enough. We need more than puzzles and parkour. We need real stealth and shooting, updates to these mechanics. So There's been a whole bunch of updates. I don't know if you've seen what's been in 0.11, and 0.12 is on its way this summer. I can't give an exact time frame on it, but it's very soon, TM. So people have been making stealth games already. We saw that in the what's it called? The Krishna experience. I don't know if that's still live. Let's see.
I think it is.
Probably.
I thought I saw it earlier today.
Yep. So Krishna Lila Path to Kamsa had a bunch of stealth sections to it. It's a lot of these are mechanics that you have to build, right? So the sandbox does try to add kind of intuitive default features where you don't have to kind of custom code it. I mean, there's no coding still. We do have the rules system, which lets you link logic boxes together to store variables and do math on numbers and stuff that are necessary to make a game work. But there's no typing of code anywhere. So the systems that you have to do involve like sensing, whether the character is crouched or if they're in view. We've got ray casting, we've got trigger volumes. So we've got it several different ways that NPCs can sense that a player is in range and to apply stealth mechanics to that. You could make a box, like what's a Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid. You could have a box that you pick up and carry over yourself, and the act of picking up that box turns off the visual sensors for guards, and so you can use that to stealth by them and stuff. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. You just have to make the mechanics, and we've seen people making stuff like that. So as far as shooters go, there is one specific feature coming in 0.12 that is going to make shooters better, but we played a shooter. I made a shooter in, was it 0.9 or 0.10? I feel like I made it 0.10. I feel like I made it towards the end of 0.9 and then 0.10 came out, or I made it towards the end of 0.10 and then 0.11 came out. I made it like right before the next major version update. So
I think we were still on 0.9, and you had what had been like a not like a pre-release, like it wasn't just a staff, but it was like a 0.10 like mini pre-release that was given out to certain developers.
If
I remember correctly.
Maybe. I mean, you can see if it's in our Twitch clips actually. Let's see. I go to the channel here. If you check out our clips,
you'll see something about mustaches in there.
Where are the clips? Should I see it on the channel?
Hover over the screen itself, and then that's to actually make a clip.
Yeah. I'm looking for the clips that existed. Isn't there like a usual like videos thing?
Yeah, there is.
I don't know. I feel like I'm looking in the wrong place and I don't know where it is. Because there should be like an about. Oh, here's
there is an about section.
Well, but that takes you to the Sandbox website.
It does.
Where's our videos? Well, I can go to the creator dashboard, content, video producer, clips. It's somewhere in there.
I don't believe you at this point.
Well, okay. I feel it's like it's on Instagram and stuff too. If you look at like some of the most watched Sandbox stories or something like that. Let's see. By views, high to low. There we go. It's the most viewed clip on this channel. So this was made. Wait. What? Where'd it go? Why did it not like link? I'm having issues navigating stuff today. I don't know what Is it my brain
World
or is the
crazy,
internet
man.
being weird? Here we go. Here it is. So we made this shooter. When is this from? Does it give me a date?
Last year.
April 4th, 2024. So over a year ago. Does it show the version number in the corner? It's very hard to see if it's there. It says, good grief, I can't even read it.
The scroll is
0.9.
scrolling over the scroll.
Yeah, I know. It's scrolls on scrolls. 0.9. Yeah, so 0.9.11 over a year ago. We made not just a shooter, but a multiplayer shooter. Now, granted, this is not like Call of Duty, but we had a lot of fun with it. I thought Metasaurus Rex was there, and we were running around. But this was, like I said, this was a year ago, and the mechanics for this have been able to be improved. So, I've been doing experiments with 0.12, and I'm not sure that the ray casting feature that's been added, I think that was added with 0.11. Ray casting is not quite fast enough, in my opinion, for a good gun mechanic. Maybe if you're doing like a bolt action sniper rifle where you need some reload time between, but like the ray cast has a reset period, and it's a little bit too slow, I think, to do like a machine gun type mechanic. So I would, for a shooter specifically, I would still use the same mechanic that I used in that, which would be using a trigger volume, and saying like, in this range in front of the gun is going to be where the bullets can fire, and that creates its own set of limitations. But it I believe, I haven't had a lot of time to check it out in 0.12, but there is a feature added to items that you pick up that improves what can be done with this now.
Like if I pick up some beans.
If you pick
That's
up
all
the
I got. I
gun.
was waiting for you to finish the sentence.
No, no, I can't reveal too much about what's coming in 0.12 until it's actually out. But there are some things that I feel can improve with the way you aim and stuff. So
you're telling me I picked up these beans for nothing?
I mean, you can make a stew.
Just gonna put them in my pocket.
Okay, well,
See what you did, Alex?
Sorry,
pocket beans.
I'm sorry. No, you got pocket beans. Anyway, as always, it's a game creation tool. You can make all sorts of stuff in it, and your imagination is kind of the limit. There are certainly some things that we can't get around, certain things that we haven't been able to make successfully yet, but I don't know that the game maker will necessarily ever be able to make every kind of game until we see actual coding with like extensibility, whether it's using like Unity or Unreal or something. Like there's going to be limitations until the code base can be extended past what makes it the game maker right now. There's only so many different permutations of things that can be accounted for. So I would say that right now there's still a ton of stuff that you can do. I'm playing different like horror and shooter and various type games all the time on stream here. So the biggest thing coming to 0.12, and this has been announced, it's on the roadmap, everybody knows that it's coming, is saving. And I think that's been the thing that we've been demanding for several years now. And it's here. It's
well, not here.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
like at the bus stop. We're just waiting for the bus to pick it up.
Yeah, the Uber's on the way. So it's not as simple as clicking a button and saying, and now stuff saves. Actually, for some of it is. there's different kinds of saving that you can enable or disable for your experience depending on what you want out of it. Um, Depending on how detailed you want the saving to be, you will need to add extra logic for loading stuff in when players return. And I kind of always knew this was going to be the case when people asked about implementing saving, like where is it, why isn't it here yet? It's because saving is actually really complicated. Not so much saving as loading is complicated, because when you save a game, most games that you play are not a snapshot save, which is what you do see snapshot saving in games like most Bethesda games have them. If you've ever played emulated games, like there's like a save state type saving where it basically dumps the RAM of your game into a save file and then loads it back up, so everything is exactly the way it was. All the timers are exactly
none of that.
Yeah, so that kind of saving is very expensive as far as like data storage. Like if you've ever messed around with Bethesda save files, you know that after you've been playing a game for like 100 hours, your save file can be like, I don't know, like a gig almost, because it's saving every single object that you moved somewhere, where it is, every single conversation you've ever had, where it is. There's so much data in there. So that's not the kind of saving that we're implementing. So saving, I'd say I don't want to give away too much about what the features are before they're finally announced, but just suffice it to say that some of the saving features are pretty simple to add on, but you do need to think about how you're going to load the data back, because we have things like quests send a message at the end of them. So if it's saved that you had completed a quest, well, maybe the quest is marked as done, but did the message send to unlock that door or spawn that boss or drop that treasure chest, things like that. So you will need to plan and think about how to implement these things correctly. I'm writing the documentation on it. There's going to be so much information to absorb. We're definitely going to explore it all on stream. But saving is really going to make games make it so you can have a long narrative game. Instead of having a game that's 30 minutes, you can make it 5 hours and have players keep on coming back. Make your narratives extra long and interesting and detailed. Break it into levels. People will be able to leave and come back and resume where they were.
Question. Now, you might not be able to answer this because this might be too in-depth. Okay. But let's say we have... I guess, no. I'm kind of answering my own question. So what I was going to ask was, let's say we have multiple plots with the same game-ish look, but they have to be connected for that to work like that. So never mind, because they'd have to be connected.
You're talking about multiple experiences?
Yeah, I was saying like multiple, because you save across experiences.
Yeah,
but
so there's no cross-experience saving. We can't save. Let's say you earned 1,000 gold in game 1, and then in game 2 you wanted to reload that amount. There's nothing for that yet. What you could do is you could use something like the old school like Nintendo system.
I know what you're gonna say. We have the code.
Yeah, which we saw Woke Zombie did in the Touche games. The floor is cake.
I used to love that in Mega Man.
Yeah,
it had the little grid and little dots corresponded with what level you had got to.
Mm-hmm. And you could totally, with the rule system. So the amazing thing, and I still don't know how he did it. Woke Zombie did this before the rule system existed, if I remember correctly.
Because it's a genius.
Maybe it was after the rule system. I don't remember if. I think the original Floor is Cake game did not use the rule system. I'm trying to.
No, it didn't. It just used the logic donuts.
Yeah. So that was crazy that he did that without the rule system.
Thousands of logic donuts in there.
Yeah. So you could definitely do something like that with the rule system. I would even say you could make it one of the fun things with say like in, I think it was like Metroid had the original Metroid had the save system like that. You could type in a save code from somebody else. So
Mm-hmm.
people would share
Mm-hmm.
they called them passwords. People would share the passwords and be like, "Oh, if you type in this one, you unlock all the weapons," stuff like this. So you could
Mm-hmm.
totally implement a system like that for cross game compatibility, keeping in mind that it's going to let people exploit past your game. So if you want to run an event with rewards, people are going to be able to use that password system to jump ahead of the competition. So
I'll just make it the rewards exclusionary. So, the first person to do this with the best time gets this, and the second person to do this. So people
yeah,
at that point, it's like, I'm not going to share my code with you unless we're working together, you know?
yeah. There's ways like around this stuff that
Yeah.
if people have specific questions about how to implement a system like that, I'd be happy to troubleshoot it on stream and try to figure out
Did he chat with him about it?
yeah, figure out what works for what you're trying to do within certain limitations. So um it will, if you want to bridge stuff over from one game to the next, you would need some sort of password system, and people would be able to use that to skip the first game basically.
Mm-hmm.
But you can make an individual game way longer, way more complex. And I would say, I don't want to say an MMO is easier because that sounds ridiculous, but all this saving stuff works in multiplayer. Actually, it was designed to be released just for multiplayer, but we delayed 0.12 a little bit so that way single player saving works. So um, on release, you'll have multiplayer and single player saving, but the multiplayer saving means that basically you can do MMO style things. Um, so you're
Like that.
all the stuff we were playing with Ashura Studios, where we were like mining rocks and catching fish and chopping wood and stuff like that. You're going to be able to once builders implement this in their game, you're going to be able to revisit games like those and resume your progress, which is I'm so excited for that, and what all that means. Hey, Metaverse Trees Journal, how's it going? And Wapax, welcome everybody. Go West. How's it going? All right. So, speaking of Touche games, I wanted to talk real quick about what's been going on with the DAO. I want to make a Twitter thread later this week highlighting the various projects that have already been greenlit for the game grant program, and pointing out like what they're currently up to. Some of the things are already kind of in progress, and so I want to make sure that I let everybody know what's going on with those.
Okay.
So if you go to the DAO forum and you go to this yellow section here, the Sandbox DAO grant program, and you go to the extra yellow season rewards and game creation, this is the section that I'm in charge of. So I've been granting projects. Now, if it looks like there's a couple new ones. Mastering Kitchen Rush Hours Deluxe Edition from Toby and Craft, and Sandbox Fashion Show by Impossible Dream Studio. So those are new. Those are just from the past 3 hours, so I haven't had a chance to look at those yet. But I'm going to go through like what's approved and what's been accepted so far. So we'll start off with Touche. I DM'd Touche and was like, "Hey, check this out." And I've done this with several. I've reached out to several studios. So there's a couple people who haven't submitted yet, or are in the process of submitting, that I've reached out to because I'm trying to like kind of bring some of these people back. I'm like, we've got money for you. Just dingling it out there a little bit. Dingling, something like that.
I knew what you meant. I say we roll with it.
So Touche has been approved for a grant to bring back a Fun Guy season. This is going to be Fun Guy season 2. He's bringing 6 games in this season, which is going to launch in August. And here we go. There's going to be Fungi Frenzy 2, Mushroom Dragon Temple 2, Shroom Boom 2, The Worst Game Ever, The Worstest Game Ever, which is the sequel to The Worst Game Ever. Fungi Fishing and Match 3 Puzzle Game. So these two are new games. So 4 sequel games and 2 new games. And the Match 3 puzzle game is going to be a template. So I haven't quite worked out the logistics of me publishing this template to the Game Maker. If I can, I will. Worst case, we'll have duplicate copies of this and be able to transfer it to people's accounts. But I'm pretty sure I can publish it as a template. I haven't done it before, but I kind of know where it is, so I'll have to figure it out. Metaverse Street Journal says, "Whoa, did you just tell us season 6 starts on August 1st? I did not say anything about season 6 just now. I don't know what you're talking about. I said Fun Guy season 2.
Yeah.
And starts in August. It doesn't start on August 1st.
Words in Alex's mouth. Thank you very much.
I didn't. There's a bunch of words there that I didn't say at all.
I don't like it.
Go West
Don't
says
do that.
the hub is updated. What does that mean? Which hub?
The Fungi Hub?
I don't know. Go West, which hub are you talking about? The Sandbox hub. Is it live right now with something different? Does it say Alpha Season 6?
Is there a bunch of ninjas running around?
Open game player and load it.
You open game player and load it.
It's not in the center, wherever it is. Don't play a game, click the icon on your desktop. I don't know. I don't know.
What is happening right now?
I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm walking into a trap.
Quit speaking in riddles.
Alpha Season 6 hasn't started yet. If you're loading a hub and it says Alpha Season 6, then somebody messed up. Because if Alpha Season 6 is starting today, then nobody told me, which could happen, but it would be a pretty big surprise. The hub is different. It doesn't say Season 6. Oh, okay. Well, I feel like it needed an update because it did say a bunch of Alpha Season 5 stuff, and Alpha Season 5 is closed, and we've had people in Discord going like, so when's Alpha Season 5? Or like, when does Alpha Season 5 end? And it's like, it ended like a while ago. I saw somebody asking when's Alpha Season 4, and I'm like, where have you been?
One, where have you been? 2, happy to have you back. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, it was weird still having the Alpha Season 5 chests. Yeah, because it makes it look like you're earning sand, even though the event is done. So yeah, it needed an update. So maybe we'll look at that in a minute. Anyway, talking about Touche. So yeah, this is currently in progress. They're working towards milestone 1 here. Their setup is a little different. So for those of you who've seen the other DAO projects, the milestones, most people are only doing 1 game, right? Because doing 6 games is a lot, but you know,
a lot of games.
Crazy. Touche and Woke Zombie are working really hard on this, and so what they're doing is their milestones are based on points. So when assets are complete for a game, it'll be a point. When they're through the testing phase, another point. When it's ready for launch, another point. And when the event actually launches, it's another point. So once they complete 6 points, they'll get 25% of the money. Once they complete 12 points, they'll get another 25%. So it's all clearly laid out. I like the way that they have this set up. I may have suggested something similar. If you are not sure about how to pitch your project for the grant, just DM me on the DAO forum, and I've helped a bunch of the people with getting their grant proposal ready.
There's also grant proposals that are up there that have been accepted. You can look at those and use them as a guide and attempt to kind of like help you.
Most of them have been accepted. I've only rejected 1 proposal, and the person who proposed it was doing some fishy stuff, so I was not too
they were fishy for sure.
Yeah, they were a little suspicious. So
they're like, hey, I'm brand new here, give me money, daddy. And you were like, wait a second, I don't know about this. And they're like, shut up and give me money.
Some of the accepted grants are from new people. but they are people who I can see that they are actually working to collaborate. So I'll point out this next one, League of Lagos. Um, Ari Mion is new to the sandbox. However, when I talk to them, they specifically well, I let them know, hey, the game maker's kind of complex for a new builder. It's very easy to get into. It's very difficult to make a project that is worthy of a grant that somebody would pay you for. You need a good bit of experience, and that's why I always recommend people try out game jams, just start making stuff and learn those skills. But if you're starting just now and this program closes at the end of August, you don't want to have that be your first project. I mean it's going to be a challenge, and so I recommended that they reach out to builders that they can work with who are experienced, and they got Dankoy as their builder. They got Cash Voxel as their voxel artist. There's a couple other community members who are involved here. I think they say, where did it say? Luxura. That name sounds familiar. I'm not 100% sure I know who that is. As their QA tester. Maybe it's Ixura? I'm not sure. Dre as a branding, storyboard, promo, visuals. I'm not sure who that is, but Dankoy, well known. Cash Voxel, pretty well known. Like I'm like, okay, these are solid team members. I talked to them. They're working out their contracts and stuff like that. So all of it seems good. The money asked for seems reasonable. It looks like even their pitch sounded good. Like their pitch is to make a narrative-driven RPG adventure set in a reimagined Lagos, Nigeria. Players explore bustling districts, uncover ancient shrines, and interact with Yoruba deities like Sango and Yemoja. I'm not sure I'm saying any of those right. Through branching quests, cultural challenges, and hidden storylines. The game features original voiceovers. I did talk to them that voiceovers is a maybe. Vibrant voxel art, voxel style assets, designed to be both immersive and educational. That sounds interesting. I want to play that. I want to play it on stream. It sounds cool. I want to explore this space. So, the pitches was not vague. Like it's very clear what they want to do.
They had a vision in mind.
Yeah, and it's an exciting one, I think. So, I'm like, yes, let's do this. So, they got approved. But I did go back and forth with them in DMs a whole bunch, talking about what their tech needs are, what kind of experience people need, and how to set up their milestones, stuff like that. So yeah, if you're not sure, DM me on the forum. I'm happy to help you figure out how to pitch your grant. Like, yeah, you're pitching the grant to me, but I'm not just a yes and no person. I'm like, hey, let's work on this together. Let's figure it out. And also tech things like the voiceovers being a maybe. I might be able to help them upload voiceover files. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to work, but it might. So these are all as the grant allocator for this, the domain allocator for these grants. I can also do like tech support, which is just an added bonus for me. Not from me. Added bonus from me. There you go. Let's see.
I think we're picking up what you're throwing down.
Yeah. But I'm super excited for Fungi season. Super excited to see what this game ends up being like. We've got Avatar Life Arcade. This is a team that I've seen them participate in the game jams before. This one's still under review. Stillwater, Quest for Hell Oxbar. This is a pretty cool game. I met this guy in Denver. He's been building his game for a couple years now, I think. So it's been like a slow burn, like him working on the weekends and evenings kind of process. And now this grant is going to like give him basically paid time off, so he can say, hey, work, I'm not going to be in for a couple weeks, and he can just focus on getting this game completed.
I love that.
And then the two that I really want to focus on are currently doing stuff. So, I clicked on the same one twice. There we go. So first is Sand Squad, aka Teamio, with their Ultimate Deathmatch PvP tournament. Was there a social link? There we go. So they've currently got stuff going on with this. Let's see if I can get the latest update here. 1 hour ago, Ultimate Deathmatch tournament is loading. Plug in, fight, win. Atari X relics. Why am I not following Atari X? Oh, wait, am I logged in? Yes, I am. Okay. So they've got this tournament going on. I think all the slots are filled. I know yesterday they were saying last call for entry into the tournament slots. And it's a real tournament. People are going to go head to head, and sorry, just figuring some things out over here. Wanted to make sure that I didn't get interrupted by the ad break. So yeah, I think we're still good on time, right? We got lots of time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, people are going to go head to head in a series of tournaments for an ultimate prize here. I'm not going to go through all the details, but we'll just read through this tweet real quick. Enter the Ultimate Deathmatch Tournament with the PvP event of the summer. Win 660 sand and elite assets in just 4 fights. Fast rounds, 7 minutes a round, 3 to 5 rounds per match. Every finalist wins something, even for failing or falling in the first round. 20 sand guaranteed. Spots in the top
failing
6.
Was right. Failing was correct.
Well, I mean, you could also fall. A fall is a fail. 20 sand guaranteed. Spots in the top 16 are vanishing. Check out the full list of prizes. Based on the last tweet, I think maybe the last slot was taken. I'm not 100% sure, but I would recommend checking this out. Like, watch the competition and see what's going on. Cheer on, who you want to see win. I mean, this is sports. So depends on if the goal is falling. Yes, if the goal is to fall, then yeah, falling's not a fail. And this is not happening just in the Lost Desert. This is happening in a series of other experiences created in partnership with the Sand Squad. So really cool stuff going on here. Go give Sand Squad a follow on Twitter if you're not already. Check out their Discord, which should be in their link tree here, and also in some of their tweets. They've got a growing community there, and if there's still slots open, join the competition. Worst case, you get 20 sand.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
So that's live right now. I'm going to see if I can get their games featured in the gallery for that. Metaverse Street Journal asks, can we send you non-related SIP proposal for a different kind of domain for a private feedback on a SIP? You could. However, I am very busy. And it might take me a little bit to get back to you, and I am not paying attention to the other domains. I hate to put it that way, but I don't have the time or bandwidth to focus on what the other domain allocators are doing, what they're approving and rejecting, and what criteria they're looking for. So I would say that while I can give you my feedback as a human being with experience in the ecosystem, I would not consider myself an expert in those domains and exactly what they're trying to do. When it comes to making games in the sandbox, I've been here creating stuff in the sandbox and reviewing people's stuff in the sandbox for a long time, so I feel very comfortable helping people in this respect. The other domains, honestly, off the top of my head, I don't even remember what they are. What are they? Oh, I clicked on the wrong. Web3 projects, integrating the sandbox avatars into stuff, communities and education. Okay. I've talked to the other guys. We actually did a call, which was pretty interesting. But a lot of that stuff has fallen out of my brain since that call, just because of everything going on. Let's see. Actually, it should be under. Let's see if I can find it. Nope. Oh. Where is the DAO? There we go. Oh, because it's the Sandbox DAO, not TSB DAO. So we did a group call with 3 of us. One of the DAO allocators couldn't be there. Where is it this one? Yes, here it is. So we did this call a couple weeks ago to discuss what's going on in the sandbox. It's about 40 minutes long, but you can check out this video and we talk about what each domain is looking for, and you know, kind of the way we background check projects a little bit, like, you know, seeing activity in the community and like what other things you've been up to, stuff like that. So a lot of good. If you're looking at submitting a project, that's good. I will point out, just in case you weren't sure, Metaverse Street Journal, that this grant program is not for SIPs. There was a SIP to start the grant program, and it is, and the grants are being approved without a SIP. That's what the domain allocators are there for. It just accelerates the process. So you do need to write a proposal, but it doesn't have to go through voting. So it changes the way you submit a little bit. And then the other event, which is live right now, I believe it's still up. When was this posted? The 13th, so just 3 days ago. So this event is still live. It's a 7-day event. You can play it right now, and we're actually going to play it in a minute here. Is the Quiz Rift from Sanctum. So you'll want to take a screenshot at the end of the game, so that way it gets your completion time, and there's a unique code each day, because you can only submit once per day. There's a leaderboard tracking time, and it's a quiz game, 20 levels, so you get 20 questions, and you try to get through it as fast as possible. So whoever has the best time answering those questions will get the prizes. I'm not going to compete, but I will play the game just so you can see what it is.
Yeah, I've got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Are we doing a giveaway today?
Mm-hmm.
What are we giving away?
Winner's choice. A duck or a hat.
So either an orange hat or
a Lucas duck.
One of our 2 ducks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not giving away land. I mean, I have land that I don't have anything published on right now, but I do have plans for all of them. You'd have to go back in time a few years to get to win a land from our giveaways. We were doing that at one point. That was a long time ago. All right. So also Sanctum has their own Discord. So let me, and I'm not following them either. Good grief.
Good grief, Charlie Brown.
Here is the tweet regarding this current event. And you can see Degas got 1 minute and 59 seconds even. They've got a few different responses here. Oh, what's this? Who's this? Rian? Make it. This is adorable. I was not intending to find this, but there's a bunny in the hat. Oh my gosh. I hadn't seen this yet. That's super cute. Sorry, little ADHD moment getting derailed. Really cute animals in a circus. All right, enough of that. Um, so, yeah, this is the event going on. We're gonna play this game real quick because it doesn't. You can see that the quiz only took 2 minutes for Degas. I think I'm pretty good at this game also. And the questions will change from time to time. So they're randomized each time you play, but Sanctum is adding more questions to the game as it goes on. So you will not experience the same quiz every single time you play.
Mm. Okay. Dropping the giveaway link in the chat right now.
Goa says, "Oh, that's
Go
where the
on
sand
and
is
get
coming
it,
from."
baby.
Are you referring to the rewards for the game? Uh, it is a non-fungible experience indeed. All right, welcome to Quiz Rift. Avoid or answer fast, avoid penalties, reach finish. So if you answer a question incorrectly, you go into a penalty area where you have to answer a math question, which may be harder and will extend your time. You were wondering where they were getting the sand to give it away. It is from the grant program. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's the whole point of this. The whole point of this grant program is to fund development and rewards for players. So if you have a game that's already completed and you want to run an event, that is another thing that you can pitch for. That's actually probably the easiest thing to pitch for because I don't have to think about how much time it's going to take you to develop a game if the game's already developed. If you're just looking to run an event with some rewards, that's a very easy thing for me to approve. All right, let's go. Answer the questions by stepping on a tile. Right answer, move to next level. Wrong answer. I know how to play this game. Okay, what mammal mainly eats bamboo? That's a panda.
Nope, it's a T-Rex.
Which device measures electrical currents? That is a meter, I think. That's not what I would call it, but which fruit has tiny seeds on its surface? That's a strawberry.
Kumquat.
I don't think that was an option. What shape has 8 sides? That is an octagon.
Decahedron.
Which day follows Wednesday in a week? That is Thursday.
February.
HO is commonly known as water. What gas do humans breathe out? That is carbon dioxide. How many minutes in 1 hour? 60. Some questions are really easy, but which animal is known to laugh? That is the hyena. However, some of them are more challenging, like monkeys can also laugh sometimes.
My
Which
dog
part
laughs all the time.
of the body
She
helps you
actually
see?
laughs in Samuel L. Jackson's voice. It's really weird.
Largest organ in the body is skin. I guess you could say on the body. So some of the questions might be a little tricksy. 1969, I believe, was the moon landing. Nice. Which blood type is the universal donor? That's O. That's actually how I remember it.
Specifically O negative.
Which metal is most used on Earth? Iron. I want to say, yeah, because steel technically, but iron is in steel. Who painted the Mona Lisa? That would be Da Vinci. Which composer wrote the Fifth Symphony? Well, I mean, technically,
Me.
I think some of I think it's just because Beethoven's were named that way. Wrote the Raven. That would be Poe, right?
Once again, me.
Which empire did Genghis Khan found? That would be the Mongol.
Strikes Back.
Most known moons. Oh no! Oh, it changed. Was it Saturn or Jupiter? It's Jupiter now. No. Wait, did I run out of time?
Time's up. The rift has closed.
Chose the wrong option. I ran out of time.
The witch is dead.
I guess I ran out of time. So This is I did review the questions with Sanctum to make sure that they were accurate. There was the one about planets specifically had changed in the past like 4 years. They did like a new like telescope survey, and they're like, oh, this planet actually has a lot more moons than we thought it had. And that was a recent discovery. Sanctum says I remembered it. Yeah, no, I believe that you fixed it. I just don't remember what the correct answer was anymore. Scale at absolute 0 is Kelvin. Electrical current ammeter. So me reading it out loud, it makes me take longer. So not only are the questions randomized, but sometimes they repeat, and the answers might be in different positions on the repeat of the question. Oh boy, I almost ran the wrong one. So it doesn't really help you to memorize. What did I do? Did I take too long? What happened? We're gonna come back to this. I did want to check out the hub too. What is the start of a week, Sunday or Monday? Well, I think. Oh, I answered the question itself too late. That was so I forgot. I was going through all of that and I totally forgot because I was like, I know how to play this game already, and I didn't read the rules. There's a timer down here, so you have to answer the question itself within a time limit. Also, that's where I was going too slow on the specific question. I was spending too much time talking. So okay, we'll go with this again. The question about the week, it asks what is the day after Wednesday, so it doesn't matter what day the week starts on. Vitamins prevent scurvy is, yeah, that's vitamin C, right? Ascorbic acid. Which mineral is the hardest on the Mohs scale? Diamond.
Mohs? Like Dwight's brother? No, cousin, I'm sorry.
Same difference?
Oh.
Physics. The moon. Alex GK is so good. What does that mean? Tallest on Earth is the giraffe.
Nope. Also me.
You're the tallest animal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, general knowledge? I guess. It's, I don't know. I'm just curious about things. Comes after Friday is Saturday. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know also. See, like frost is technically ice, right? Square root of 64 is 8. What? I was too slow. I had to think about it too much. Can I go to the hub from here? I can. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Is it going to teleport me? Ha! It did. First time square. Oh, this isn't what you were referring to, was it? You were saying that H won't take you there?
Let me go back and read.
But maybe just opening the game client will? I used to play some trivia games with my family. There's a board game called Trivial Pursuits. That one's tough though, especially the old edition of it, because it had a lot of trivia knowledge about pop culture from like the 70s and the 60s. And nope, I don't know like actors and musicians and stuff from the 60s that well. Just opening the game client brought me here also. This isn't what you were referring to, is it? Because this has been here. This was just the tutorial for the game. Go West, I think you broke your game client.
Go West, maybe take a screenshot, send it on over to Alex so we can see what you're talking about.
Or it might have changed. Maybe they accidentally put it to that other hub, and now it's different.
Mm-hmm. Also, I really like how your Terminator has those like spidery arms coming out of the back, or needles, or whatever those things are.
Yeah, they look pretty vicious, whatever they are.
They look very deathy.
I also don't have a brain.
Uh-oh. Wait, yeah, you do. You do. It's in your chest.
Oh.
Much more secure there.
There's so much screaming right now.
I can't hear it.
It's just constant blah, blah, blah. Let me out! This is just a tutorial. You can win 2 sand. I've already played the tutorial, so I think I already got it.
We got a giveaway for him.
Yes, we do.
It's in chat.
So, yeah, if you want to win Wizard of the Oranges Singed Hat, or... Wait, you said you're about to close it?
No, I said if I don't get more people filling it out, I'm just going to close it.
Oh. Well, if you...
It was a very lackluster response to today's form.
If you don't have an orange hat, or if you don't have an Alex or Lucas duck, you should fill out the form and then let us know which one of those things you want. Whichever one you're missing. All right. Let's see. Wait, this portal's clear.
This house is clear.
Well, there is a portal. So I added a portal to the community clubhouse, but it's got like a solid wall in the middle, and I was hoping that it would be clear, but I don't know where this particular portal came from, so I'm gonna need to find that one. I'm actually kind of hoping to win one of those land auctions because we're having a little bit. Actually, I haven't talked to Panda since yesterday about this, but she was working with the team on getting our monetization from Twitch completed. Like, we've been earning money on Twitch, but we don't have a way to claim it. So it's just sitting on Twitch. So once we have that process done, we can start the process of like buying land, buying sandbox assets based on how people vote in the community. But the land is like the first part, right? And I really want to get VVox's game out to everybody. So I'm about ready to just buy a land and donate it to the community clubhouse. So if I win that auction, that's where that's going to. If I don't win the auction, maybe I'll buy one on sale or something, on secondary maybe. And so we'll see about that. Oh no, it hurts. My eyes. I got myself stuck. Oh, I almost escaped. Get me out! This is how you defeat the Terminator. You trap him in between a tree and some stuff.
That's science right there.
Put one you own on your own land. Well, so I could transfer a land that I already own over to the community clubhouse wallet, but I kind of wanted to do it with a fresh one because most of my land, even though I don't have all the games ready to publish yet, most of them have a plan for them, so I don't want to get them stuck somewhere else if there's any issues transferring it back. Not that there would be issues, it's just they're on a ledger, and I don't know. The fewer transactions I can do with the ledger, the better, just because there's so many buttons to press. you'll hold it for me. I've already placed the bid on the land. Like we'll find out in a few days if I win that bid or not.
Is it like 5 days?
What?
Isn't it like 5 days and that's over?
5 days and 20 hours, something like that.
Yeah, basically tomorrow.
Sure, in metaverse time. All right, I don't think I'm escaping this thing. Let's run the news of the week. And well, we've got an ad break. We'll run the ad break, then a news of the week, and then we will play Terminator Dark Fate. So we'll be right back.
I'll get up and do some stretching while we're doing that.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the news of the week. Let's see what's happening in the sandbox. First up, we have the training ground land sale, starting off with the GBM auctions with a win-win model. We'll talk about that in a moment. Then we have the Terminator Dark Fate event happening, the Jurassic World movie premiere event, the July owner event. We'll talk more about that as well. And the Smurfs anniversary party. One thing as well is that VoxEdit just got a brand new update with more performance enhancements, as well as some nice new features for font and icon size options, as well as a lot more variety in how you can colorize your viewport, your axes, as well as the voxel edges and your grid lines. So definitely go check out the new version of VoxEdit. Make sure to download that. So here we are with the Training Grounds land sale. This has all of the cool information as well as exclusive real world rewards that you can get. So please go and take a look at that page if you would like to know more information. But there is the normal land sale that we do over on this page that will start in a few days' time. But then there is the auction with GBM, which follows a win-win model. This is also the first auction that we have done where it includes avatars. So what you do is you place a bid, and then if you are outbid, you will receive some sand. So we do have avatars here. But obviously we also have the land 6x6, 3x3, 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 a bunch of avatars, as well as single lands. Some of these are starting in a few more days, so we see there's some happening right now, but we'll also have some happening in a few hours. There we go, we've got some starting in a few days, happening right here. And what you do is you select what land it is that you want to bid on or avatar. And as you can see, there is a minimum bid. And let's say we just put in 550 here. It will tell you how much you'll earn if you are outbid. So if you are outbid, you will earn 9 sand. Plus, of course, if you're outbid, you won't be spending your 550 on a land. Moving on to our events that are happening right now. Obviously, we talked about the Jurassic World movie premiere event. You also have a chance of winning some eggs as well. For those that are a little bit confused, there is a tutorial section that will allow you to get all of the EP needed. The experience has more EP than what is needed to be eligible. Then we have the Terminator Dark Fate event happening here. Extinction War Resistance vs. Machines. This is a transformation event. You would need to burn an NFT to transform it, and then you will be eligible. Smurfs Anniversary Party. This is one that I also need to take part in. But if you own a Smurf, you will be rewarded per rarity. So if you own an uncommon and a rare, you will receive a prize from the uncommon and rare prize pool. There is also an open to all, so even if you do not own an avatar, you are still eligible for those rewards. July owner event. This one I am really excited about. For those that don't know, if you are an avatar or land owner, every single month you will get an owner reward. And this month has been Pirate Month. So if you are an avatar owner, you'd get the hat. And if you are a landowner, you would get the Dread Wake, which is an amazing ship NFT. An event that if you place the Dread Wake on your land using Game Maker and you publish it to the map, whether you're publishing an existing experience or you're creating a whole new experience, then you are eligible and you will get a portion of the 15,000 Sand reward prize. So all you need to do is take either an existing or create a new experience, place that Dread Wake on there, and do it before these dates that are mentioned. So there's the snapshot that was done for the people to be eligible for the Dread Wake, but then between July 9th, 2 p.m. UTC, and July 31st, 2 p.m. UTC, that is when you are going to want to make sure that you have placed that Dread Wake in an existing or brand new experience published to the map. Moving on, Circus of Curiosities. This one is almost over. You do not have long left on this contest. There's a total prize pool of 20,300 sand, split in different ways: expert, regular, beginner category, special category, and participation prize. We got all the important dates as well as the result dates. The submission deadline is July 21st. So do make sure that you are taking part. You just need to create a circus themed asset. Moving on to our mentions this week, we have the Skull Candle Spider by Crespit for 4.95 sands, and it's got multiple animations: attack, death, death pose, get hit, run, walk. Got multiple little animations there. So if you're going for a spooky themed experience and you need a pretty cool asset here, then definitely do check it out. It's also got the technical specs, which tells you the sizes as well. Really important. Another thing that you can do is test in Game Maker. You can also add it to your wish list, test it in Game Maker, and see whether it looks, moves, and performs the way you would like it to perform before purchasing. There are 4 of these available. Next up, I chose this one because the amount of amazing detail. This is the Tinker's Workbench Emberlit Edition by VoxEdit. There is only one available, and it is 25 sand. Now, what I will say is absolutely amazing level of detail to the texturing on this asset. When I saw it, I was like, how did they get that level of texturing to a workbench that would be within the size guidelines of, the NPCs and avatars? Well, I did take a look at their technical specs. So this is technically taller than your standard avatar, but I still wanted to showcase this because I thought it looked absolutely amazing. And if you happen to be creating an experience that would require maybe the player to be a smaller character, like maybe have a custom avatar that your players would play as, and they'd have to run along this tool bench. Now, back to your regular scheduled content.
All right, everybody, we're back. Thanks for hanging in there. Red Lily Rose has the pro tips here. Says there's 2 bugs. One where you don't get any more quest markers. At one point, go to a speaker to one of the doctors and he will give you double jump shoes. The other bug makes it impossible to finish the experience, but you should still have enough EP. Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure this adventure out together. And are we the baddies? My brother. I've seen you before, haven't I? In the mirror. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Or not. Okay, focus. Time to join the resistance and kill those machines. Or will I? Let's find the entrance of the base. For nefarious reasons. The underground base should be near. What did that guy say before he died when I killed him? Turn left at the pump? I guess we'll find out.
When he died from my bullets.
I'm gonna do this the whole game.
Please.
Don't give me away, guys. Yeah, stay up there. No, don't give me away. Hey, not Jackie Chan. What's up? Been casually working on. Whoa, hello, Spotlight.
Also, pick up that gun on the ground.
Been casually working on maintenance of an old game. Might wait for 0.12 before starting anything new. Yeah, there are. So the current thing I'm working on is the update guide for 0.12. So there are a few things you'll need to look out for when changing, but mostly it's new features. There's some stuff specifically with NPCs that you won't be forced to change, but you will probably want to change, especially before 0.13. I'm trying to think of what else.
You just say especially for 0.13.
Yeah, like you'll want to change them during 0.12 because they're a lot better. But you're not going to be forced to until later, probably. Like for now, the old NPCs will still work. There's just better things to upgrade to. Legacy NPCs will still function for now in 0.12. Come 0.13, I don't know if the legacy ones will still be there. Oh, did I skip? I skipped this one. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. Woo! Spotlight's getting a little close. Can I equip that? I can. Did you see the thing pops out? It collapses. It's like it's got its storage mode and then it extends. That's cool.
Did you see that?
And then I got this for the other arm.
Get the extendable butt. That's stock.
I feel like there's another Terminator item. Oh wait,
there's that skin,
equipment.
the arm skin.
I don't know if that'll show up on this guy.
He might be a little too beefy for it. It'll be on the inside.
A little too strong.
But Alex, as we often say, it's what's on the inside that counts. And by that, I of course, once again, mean my bullets.
Yeah.
For all of the resistance.
Where is it? It should be somewhere in here. This is all the Alpha Season 5 stuff. Oh, that looks pretty cool.
That does look really cool.
I didn't see the arm. I might have skipped it. It's just one arm by itself, right? It's not both arms.
Mm-hmm. It's just one.
Oh,
it's
there
the
it is.
Right arm.
I did skip it. Oh, it actually it's misaligned with the model, so it kind of sticks out sideways. That actually is pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
We're gonna leave it.
I'm digging it.
Goes with all the red
Not what
stuff.
it's supposed to do, but wow, that mask is awesome. I really like
The
that.
mask,
I don't think
it
I
actually
got
says
that.
it says a voodoo mask. I don't remember which event that was from.
Probably one of the voodoo events, you know.
Oh yes, those voodoo events we do all the time with all the voodoo.
So regular. It's a little weird.
I don't yeah, I don't remember which. I think it was from the season. Unlocked with something. Take your mask off. Take your head off. What? What was your question, Skyhand110? I didn't see it. I don't think they're looking at YouTube chat. Well, I think was that while we were on the break, or is it just? It might be that I wasn't looking just now. We do. It's what I see is all one feed. So it's not like I can ignore one specific chat. It's all. I mean, I could see the YouTube icon and go, I don't like those guys. Those YouTube guys are weird. We're just gonna skip all their questions. No, it's I try to read all this, but sometimes I miss it. So what was the question though? I see what up, bro.
Skyhead110, their question was about avatars. Any word on custom avatars for creators? Can we make a character select yet?
Not yet. No. So zero. Actually, in the current version of the Game Maker, you can have multiple teams, and each team can spawn a specific avatar. But there's no way to select teams at the moment. And yeah, custom avatar minting still a question mark on that. All right.
Alex,
What's up? What?
I got the winner.
No. Who's our winner?
Congratulations goes out to a wet noodle. You have won yourself an Alex duck.
Hey, congrats.
Alex, would you like to describe the duck briefly?
It's very cozy in an orange hoodie. Has some nice facial hair around its bill, and it might smell like pumpkin spice if you squeeze it. I sniffed it a little too hard and I sneezed.
Ooh, that'll happen. You know what? Worth it.
It's all the spice. So what was I gonna say about avatars? So my current focus for avatars is finally finishing the Wizzyverse avatars. I may be heavily focusing on that next week, while my family is away on vacation without me. This was intentional. This is planned. I have too much to do, and I don't really want to spend. If I have to spend the week sleeping in a tent, I'm gonna be crawling out the insides of my brain, just like.
As one does.
Have you ever seen those motorcycles that go in the cage ball at like a circus, and they just rev up and they're going like through loops, like just in the circle? That would be me inside my own brain next week if I can't just get work done. I would not be able to relax because I've just got too much on my mind. And the thought of being away from home 2 weeks in 1 month is just too much. So yeah, I've got some time planned out specifically for Wizzyverse avatars, but at some point in the future, depending on how all that goes, I literally just had this idea now, so it's a little half baked. It's not even half baked. It's a little oven preheated at the moment.
Go on.
Is what if we did an avatar collection of like Sand Fam avatars, where like each model is, instead of it being a fully generated collection, which can be a little bit complicated to set up, what if we minted a collection where like Batman and Go West and like everybody submits models to be, one of tens.
And I have it on good authority that Go West is indeed a model, so this would work.
and then so like a blind mint of like these models of these avatars, and that way, and make it open to like a lot of people to submit their avatars. It could even be not necessarily a blind mint. It could be, because this would be on a unique contract. It could potentially be like minted, pre-minted, and then just the avatars like sold and released. Like if Batman wanted their avatar specifically, we could just mint the whole collection and then be like, okay, for like the cost of participation, Batman, here's your avatar. Like I said, it's an oven preheated idea. I haven't fully thought this through. Yeah, but I mean, I know who can put together the contract.
Who?
And
if you say me, I'm gonna scream.
So Lucas definitely.
Dang it!
No, so Asturia Labs, who I was working with on the Wizzyverse avatars, actually is not doing those kind of contracts anymore, but the dev on their team who was doing those contracts still does it freelance. So basically it's almost like it's not a change from me. It's just I'm DMing that guy directly instead of talking in the Discord ticket on Asturia Labs server. So it's not really that big of a change. But like I said, if that goes well, I could talk to him about doing other stuff like something like this. I mean, we do, by the time we get there, it might be a moot point. There are still ideas out there for getting avatars for everybody else. But if this is something that that could be done, I might see about, gosh, I can make it a DAO SIP. Basically making a platform for people to submit their own avatars.
You know, Alex is serious when he has his avatar sit down on screen.
I'm not jumping anymore.
Yeah. That's when he's really thinking about something.
Yeah, like what if we, instead of it having it be like a blind mint with like one big minting event, what if it's an open collection where you submit your model and then just mint your own avatar? Which is kind of what people wanted anyway, right? But I would have to see, there's hoops to jump through for me to make that happen. But like, why not? But if the Sandbox is already like deploying something like that, then it might, you know, I don't want to like get in the way of that. So I need to see like what's already happening, and you know, if my idea could work on its own. Anyway. Whoa. What is? Get out. Getting stuck again. All right. I didn't finish exploring these buildings. The drugstore. Can't feel now. Is this? Can we go in here? Ooh. Oh.
You said the drugstore, and then I thought you followed that up with "can't feel now," and I was like, Alex, you're not supposed to use things in this store.
I mean, I'm a robot. I don't know that they affect me.
I know. I was really confused.
The entrance should be just on the other side of the road. I might just make it. Has anybody ever tried just going from here and then jumping right in the hole? I mean, instead of going through the loop.
Try it. See what happens.
I already went through the loop, so I would have to restart the game. Can we interact with that teddy bear though? Where'd it go? Which building was it? Was it this one? There were stairs, right? It's not this building. Where are the stairs? Ooh, what's down? Oh. I've never really explored over here before. There's a bunch of skulls in the water. There's the market. Was I all the way over here? There was a teddy bear up on a wall, and I was wondering if I tried to interact with it, if it would like say something.
I think it does. I think it's like It's just like a one sentence
Save
like
me.
sad line.
There's like so much
Boy
to
that
explore
lost
over
you
here.
will never get to play again.
See, I've played this experience before, but I don't think I've ever been in this store before. I don't know that the game requires you to go in here. I feel like there's unexplored areas that I need to check out.
Mm-hmm.
Go away, light. I'm not ready for you.
He wasn't ready.
Oh, there's a map.
Oh.
There's a
What?
There's a lot of skulls down here.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff in here I've never seen before, so I'm thinking maybe new things were added.
Maybe they like filled out this area.
Hmm.
Suitcase. It could be that I just never went over here because the game didn't require it before. But I don't. Where was that teddy bear though? It was up those stairs. It's right where I was sitting, and then I think I went to a different building. It's not here.
Maybe it appears later.
Well, no. I mean, I saw the teddy bear when I was sitting down. I just when I go back in the building, I don't see where I was sitting.
Maybe the little person that lost it found it.
Wait. Here they are. It's so dark in here. I didn't see the stairs. I was looking at this side of the wall, and it's all blank. It's right here. Teddy bear. No.
Well, there's a teddy bear, Alex. I found it.
Oh, thank you, Lucas. All that
You're very
searching and it wasn't anything. All right. We're gonna actually play the game here. I promise. We're not just gonna goof off the whole time. Grumpy soldier, freeze, stranger. I mean you. No harm. I'm here to help. You die.
Air quotes. I'm here to help.
Prove you're human. Oh, this is gonna be tough because I'm not. You're not from around here. Why should we trust you?
Because
You're right. You can't. You are still not getting in. Get your dogs to check me. Latest models can pass these tests. Do you know a joke? Do I smile like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Let me think. It's okay. All Terminators can tell jokes on demand. Lame ones. Like the digital assistants from the
kill him
past.
right now.
That's how it started. Anyway, come on in. Thank you. I feel like I didn't prove anything.
That was the equivalent of trust me, bro. And they were like, you know what?
They're
I will
like,
trust you, bro.
I don't trust you, but go on ahead.
I know this is the fate of the human race and all, but I got a good feeling about this one.
The fact I'm like 8 feet tall and have giant spikes coming out of my back. Like, hi
Who are they to
guys.
judge?
I'm totally normal.
What's up, fellow humans?
I do have a skateboard somewhere.
That'll convince them.
Yeah. Oh, where'd it go? Oh no, it would be in here. I don't think I have a backwards baseball cap though.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. Here we go. What's up, fellow humans? Sam the cook
They're
says,
like, well, his skateboard checks out.
no cooking now. Plus, you got to deserve your food. What can I do to help?
Also, you don't eat.
Yeah, probably. Nothing here, thanks, but I'm pretty sure someone else needs hands. Sure. I'll find some hands for them.
They said hams. I was really excited.
We'll just give them some hams. Kia says, you'll sleep here with the others. It's cold, but you'll get used to it. Pretty sure I saw some blankets in the corner. Previous occupants must have dropped them when fleeing. I'll collect them, the occupants.
Okay, so Go West says take this one slow when you're hitting E to talk to people. After you talk with the lady where the airplane is, you have to go to the doctor in the far part of downstairs.
I think there's
no
like
indicator gets activated.
Yeah, I think there's a missing indicator.
Mm.
Oh wait, is this more equipment? Aha!
Mm-hmm.
Disguises. These will work.
Nice. Yeah. Like this will cover up my skull face.
It actually makes me look kind of scary because it's like covering my eyes up. Like, you know, like enemies in like fantasy movies are always like scarier when you can't see their eyes for some reason.
They always
It's
remove
just,
their
like, just
nose and you can't see their eyes. And
Yeah.
Bing, bang, boom. Creepy.
You can't even see the chest piece. It's like a corset.
Just makes you look a little bulkier.
Yeah, I put on a few pounds. I like the voodoo mask though. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I don't think I've ever put it on before. It was there, and I just never really like paid attention to it. But I think I'm gonna wear it more often now. Where'd it go? It's like surprisingly far down in my list.
I think you got it a while ago, probably.
I could have sworn it was part of the Elf Season 5 stuff though.
Equipment?
Did I pass
You're in
it?
equipment. Never mind.
Oh, it's not there. Where'd it go?
It's gone forever now.
No! My beautiful mask. My beautiful skull mask.
Also, just a heads up, I got to get out of here in about 10-ish.
Oh, no. Okay, we'll hurry up.
Wow. Your face is on fire now.
Okay, I'm mad. I can't find the mask now. Where did it go? I've probably skipped past it like 5 times, and people in the
I
chat
haven't
are
seen
like,
you skip past it.
maybe it really did disappear. Did I drop it? I don't think it works that way. I know I haven't had it for that long. Okay, we'll go with the helmet, I guess. No more mask for me. I'm incognito. I'm in disguise. I look like a rebel now. See? Can't tell the difference. All right, return to Kia. Slow with ease. Don't tap E too fast. Well done. I'll help until we restore the main power. I can help with that too. Just plug me in, boss. And go find Tara in the generator room. Can't drop what I'm doing, so could you scavenge a large solid pipe? I've got some pipe for you.
Solid pipe? If it's solid, doesn't that kind of mean it's not a pipe anymore?
Well, I mean, there's the hole that it's supposed to have through the middle, but I think they don't want it to be like rusty and falling apart. A new Lambo? Yeah, let me whip one of those up. Wow, you really did it. I'll have the generator up in no time. Great, I'll check if anyone else needs help dying. Don't mind me. Oh, that's what I think we have to find the teddy bear for the kid, right? I lost my teddy bear. Where'd you lose it? There are monsters in my dream. I need my genie bear. We're all dealing with monsters, kid. Oh, that just ends the conversation. Okay, I'll help you find it. Yeah, I think that's what we needed. That's why I was remembering the teddy bear, because it's up there.
Respawn.
That probably would have been faster, but it's not too far away. Oop, I fell in the hole. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Happens to the best of us.
I got stuck again.
I have to respawn.
Oh no, I was able to climb out. So in that tutorial experience, I don't think climbing has been enabled. It's not using the new movement set. So that's one thing that I probably would have helped me get out of that hole. Would have been able to climb up the sides. What's your favorite Terminator movie?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't really feel like it's a contest. I feel like Terminator 2 is just hands down the best of the franchise without any questions. Because like Terminator 1, like nobody really ever like references that or looks back on that one, even though it was just an amazing movie and pivotal. I mean, think about like how many times you've watched Terminator 2 over Terminator 1.
Honestly,
if you're anything like me or the average person, it's like not even close.
I think I've only seen each of them once.
Oh, okay.
I don't ever since becoming an adult, it's very rare for me to rewatch a movie more than once every 10 to 15 years. Because I have too many movies that I haven't seen yet. So I usually pick something I haven't watched. And too many shows. Good grief, so many shows, so many episodes of shows to catch up on. There's been a couple movies that I've rewatched because I forgot everything about the movie. I just recently rewatched The Dark City, which was kind of like The Matrix. It came out right before The Matrix did, and it feels like The Matrix like kind of took some ideas from it, maybe, although they were being made at like the same time. It's more of a like a film noir kind of movie. But I had like forgotten all of what happened in The Dark City. So as I'm watching it, I'm getting like deja vu for the whole entirety of the movie. But it was still really good, and I was like, oh, okay. Like I didn't remember any of that happening.
Dig it.
So it's I think for me it's nice to have like an experience where I don't remember everything. The deja vu is okay because it's like I wasn't expecting something to happen necessarily, but it's once I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remembered that, even though I didn't. Just doing my part. You have skills. You could be useful here. Got nowhere else to be at the moment. First, you need to know your enemies. All right. Study the displays to learn more about Terminators. I mean, I feel like... Oh, hello, brother. You're like a mini version of me.
I rewatch movies a lot because of my wife. Like, we have very similar taste, but like our cinematic history is very different. So oftentimes she'll ask about questions about like things that I've seen in the past or favorites that I've watched a long time ago or stuff from my childhood, and she just wants to experience it as well. So I'll rewatch things a lot with her.
Wait,
and that's always a lot of fun. Like she, surprisingly enough, had never seen the movie Goonies.
What?
So yeah, just somehow that
you watched
landmark
Skeleton Crew,
just
right?
like, what's up?
You watched Skeleton Crew, right?
I did.
Yes. Okay.
It had you sold it by saying it was Star Wars with a Goonie vibe.
Yeah. It's if Goonies happened in Star Wars, basically.
And totally feel and see that, and it was pretty spot on.
What was I supposed to learn? Oh, coming soon. They're giving me a quiz on things, but I feel like I didn't get the information from anywhere.
Guy 110 says, that's a good woman. I can't get mine to watch anything. Yeah, she's pretty incredible. And I don't have to really force or try to get her to do this. It's something that she actively wants to do, and it's something that I really enjoy. So, yeah, I'm a lucky man.
Last time I tried to get my wife to watch the original Star Wars, we had only been dating for a little bit, and she fell asleep. Granted, we did start the movie at like 8:30 at night. And she's not, I mean, sometimes she's a night person, not most of the time. But yeah, at least where where I can't get her to be interested in it. At least my older daughter is. She's all over Star Wars and Indiana Jones with me.
Nice. Yeah, it's funny. My wife actually fell asleep in Star Wars as well. There was a local drive-in theater that was playing the original trilogy, not all like back to back to back or anything like that, but it was like week 1, week 2, week 3, and they did it for like a 6-9 week period or whatever, and they were just rotating. And I brought her to see the first Star Wars, and it was middle of the winter time, and we like filled the car because I have a truck. We filled the truck cab with like blankets and stuff, so it was super cozy in there. We just rolled the windows down, and we went to the snack bar before the movie started, and we got like, chips or nachos and popcorn, and like we did the whole like drive-in movie experience like perfectly. Yeah. And we got there a little early because it was Star Wars, and we wanted to get like a good place in line so we could actually see the movie. And we finished the food, and the movie started, and within 3 minutes she was just dead to the world. It was just she was just completely and utterly asleep, and I was like, I shouldn't have brought so many blankets because it's super comfy in here.
Oh
yeah, so my wife fell asleep in it too.
The drone like flew right over me.
In real life or in the game?
No, in real life it like was like almost clipped the camera. Yeah, it wasn't like a whole big experience for us. It was just me, my best friend from middle school, and he and I bonded over Star Wars and Legos immediately upon meeting each other.
Nice.
And so it was just the three of us sitting in my parents' den, basically, and then she just fell asleep. It's like, no.
Like, I know.
But of course, my daughters, we started watching The Mandalorian. I think that was their first exposure to Star Wars, really, was The Mandalorian. So it was all about, Baby Yoda.
Good.
Like, you get them, you trick them with oh, it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
just like, gotcha.
You suck them into the rest of the stuff. Yeah.
You're stuck for life.
All right. You got to get going, or are you good?
I do. I was just about to say something.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you later, Lucas. Thanks for hanging out.
Hi, Alex. Thank you for having me today.
See you next time.
And to everyone else out there, bye, everybody.
Great introduction to Skyhand 110. Yes. I mean, I feel like Mandalorian's very accessible. It references a lot of other things, but you don't have to know the references. And even like I never watched the Clone Wars. And there's like a lot of stuff with a lot of extra lore around the Mandalorians that like I was not aware of when I started watching the show. But I feel like I was able to follow along just fine with all of it. All right, we're going to learn about Robin. If I can, there we go. Professor Smith can use your info. Yes, but the doctor wants to see you, Robin. No, need is stable. You mean the thorium reactor in your body? Yes. It's mad. Why put a nuclear device inside of you? I mean, I've got one. Skyhand 110 says, what? Clone Wars is a must-watch series. I didn't have Cartoon Network when it was on TV. We didn't get Cartoon Network until a bit later, and then I was in college, so I just missed most of the Cartoon Network stuff. I missed actually, basically everything that wasn't on Adult Swim. I missed all of it pretty much. Like I've gone back and like watched bits of things. So I've seen a little bit of Samurai Jack. I've seen a little bit of Powerpuff Girls. I've seen bits and pieces of other things. Not all of it is on Netflix. Is Cartoon Network stuff on Disney? I don't think it's on Disney. Oh, for Clone Wars. It is on Disney. Yeah, we have Disney Plus. I could go back and watch it, but it's like a time thing. Like how much time. I don't have a lot of time to watch TV shows. What I'm watching right now, I kind of wish I had said this while Lucas was on, is I found a way to watch Willow, which is currently, they removed it from Disney Plus, which makes me really sad. I think it's the Willow show is excellent, but they canceled it because it was like too expensive. All right. Anyway, to power my augmented abilities, bulletproof skin, extra strength, enhanced speed. Hey, sounds like me. All these consume lots of energy. Tell Martin, I mean the doc, I'm not going to blow up. She won't come then. She says she's fine. She isn't. Even stable, the reactor burns her slowly from inside. She'll die eventually. Why become augmented if it's certain death? She made the sacrifice to save us, and it paid off. Last week there was an attack. It's only thanks to Robin's augmented powers that she could defeat the T-800 that was going to kill Lucy. She called you Martin. We used to be close. And now? Looks like she doesn't want me to remain in a doomed relationship. We're all doomed anyway. I'll talk to her. Oh, I'm playing matchmaker with the doc. What do you want now? You really gonna deny your heart? It's not a heart, it's a thorium reactor, remember? Why fuel our feelings to have them crushed soon after? A few days of love are better than years alone. You're persistent. Anyway, I'm busy. I'm the protector of this place. And after you, we'll burn out. We have another thorium reactor, and Kia has asked to get augmented. I see an after. One day at a time. Professor Smith has been studying the reactor to build more. Talking about him, let's go check if he's done planning. What? Oh. I didn't even see the guy. I was wondering why I was walking so slow. It's because I was mowing down an NPC. Cannon is on an overpass, crawling with Terminators, and it's unloaded. You will find a discarded plasma rifle up there. Use it to blast your way through the Terminators, and look for an explosive shell to shoot with the cannon. To reach the overpass, you'll need these boots. Equip them, and double tap space. You'll jump further. Shoes. Oh my god, shoes. So I don't remember this game came out before double jump shoes, right? I don't remember double jumping being part of this. I don't know if there's like different platforms or something. But I feel like this part of the game was different. They modded it for Alpha Season 5. Okay. Follow the red lines? What? Oh, these things? I got it. Use the plasma gun, shoot at the enemies. Neat. Is it in equipment? No? What? Oh. That's me. I'm sorry, brothers. Wait. It stopped working. Did I run out of ammo? What? What happened? It's not working anymore. Oh, is it right click? It's right click, not left click. I'm a double agent. I have to do this to convince the humans. I don't remember health bars ever changing yellow like that before. Warwick Davis must be pretty annoyed they removed it. We need a Willow versus Leprechaun movie. Wait, is he the Leprechaun in Leprechaun? I remember seeing Leprechaun on TV when I was like a teenager and being like, what the heck is this? It was one of the first times I realized I was watching a horror movie. Yeah, I've got one episode left in the Willow show, and it's so good. I love the world building in it. Just the way that city looks that they're trying to get to is just so cool. I like want to know more. I want them to go in the buildings and like explore, and they're just like hanging out outside. I'm like, it's a whole city. What's there? Explosive shells. Load the cannon. No, I can't be a baddie. Wait, I can talk to this guy now? You're a hero. You destroyed a drone. You saved refugees. I wanted to be a bad guy. You're special. Take this. Is this the thing I already have equipped? Oh, it's different. You're not looking so hot. Not much time left. What happened? There was a Rev 9 among the refugees. It's my fault. It should have been me. There's always a price to pay. Let me help you. It's too late for me. Go get the thing. Stop it. The thing. Where's the Rev 9? I don't know. It must have used this time machine. Must have. To the past, to change the present. We need to reactivate the machine to know that. But the power source just blew after the Rev 9 went through. It should be possible to plug a thorium reactor into the converter on top. Doc has one. Or just, plug the girl in. What can I do for you? I need a thorium reactor. I just have this one left, but it's for Kai's augmentation. Is it Kai or Kia? He's just gonna have to wait. Kai would be K-A-I. So far, all the objectives have been working for me. Time machine seems to be out of order. Fix it using the thorium reactor. Well done. So what's the destination? It's here, just the day before we rescued the previous occupants. We arrived just in time to collect the tech and info you've seen in the war room. Without this edge, we'll lose the war. Someone has to go back in time. I'll do it. Our future hangs on your success in the past. Is this where the time machine doesn't work? No! To be continued. All right. A little bit of a cliffhanger. Oh, what the? Why am I shuffling sideways? Check the web page. Oh, for the EP. Loading, maybe. There we go. All right, we got all the EP we needed. Didn't finish the story, but I mean, I've done it before. Let me in! Let me in! So anyway, I started blasting. All right. Well, I guess that's that. Let's see. You used to be able to finish it. Yeah. No, I'm not sure what happened, but I know the team knows. I think they're working on a patch for it. Something probably changed in like a Game Maker patch that like messed up the way that specific thing interacts. All right. Let's see if there's anybody we can raid. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention. I forgot. I mean, we did talk about it on a previous stream. Is the pirate ship. So if you're a landowner, make sure you claim the pirate ship and put it on the land and publish it. We'll I know Panda went on over that on a previous stream, and I'll show how you can quickly add it to something. You can add it any way that you want, to an existing game or to a template. Publish it on your land, and there's a sand reward pool for doing that. So there's no reason to not do it. Romario Raven says, "I'm just doing it." Yeah, I've got an old island template experience that I made for GDC 2024, 2023. When was I at GDC? I think it was 2023. And I added, or I'm going to add the pirate ship to that one because I've already got like the Rabbids pirate ship on that one, so I'm just going to add another pirate ship to it. All right. Who is playing Sandbox right now? Is anybody playing Sandbox right now? Looks like just us. Let's see if there's anybody else we can raid. Anybody we're following that's live that we haven't already raided recently? Let's see. We raided them last time. Let's see. What are they playing? All right. I see Namrog TV over here is playing Escape from Tarkov. So let's give them a raid. All right, go have fun with them, and I will see you again on Saturday. Bye, everybody.